Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, the #1 resource for influencers, creatives, and small business owners to help you understand social media better to grow your business. And in today's video, we are talking all about why content pillars are important and why you need to have them in your strategy today. So if you're looking to optimize your content, you definitely want to keep watching because I'm going to explain content pillars and why they are so important for you to have in your strategy. So if you want to know all about that, just keep watching. So when you think about content pillars, I want you to think about the more broader topics that represent your brand or business. So for me, for instance, I talk about social media. I also talk about influencer marketing. I also talk about business. So those are 3 of my content pillars. And within each of those content pillars, I can create different themes and topics to talk about. For instance, social media is such a broad topic. I could talk about Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. There's so many different topics and themes that I could talk about under that one broad specific topic. So when you are coming up with your content pillars, make sure that they represent what your brand is going to be talking about the most online. Content pillars should be the foundation to any strategy. If you don't have content pillars, it's kind of like you don't have a direction or where you want to go on social media. Your content pillars are what is going to help you define your content and what you share. Again, like I said, I have 3 to 5 content pillars, and that is the average business owners, influencers, and creatives. The average is to have 3 to 5 content pillars that you consistently go off of. And I want you to know that content pillars can be made up of different type of content: podcasts, videos, infographics. There's no one specific piece or type of content, but again, with content pillars, that is going to be your more broad topics, and underneath each topic is where you can break that down. So you can have social media, talk about Instagram, but also create a podcast from that. You can create a video from that. You can create a reel from that. So think about, again, your content pillars as being the broad, overarching topics. Now from there, you can plan your types of content, right? Podcasts, videos, infographics, and then the theme for that content. Is it going to be talking about how to do this on Instagram or how to do this on Pinterest? I hope that breaks it down in a more easy to understand way for you when it comes to content pillars. So I want to share what pillars help you with. #1, pillars help you stay focused. You have a plan. You will not, well, I hope you don't go off and start to talk about other topics that may not necessarily be content pillars. When you do this, it can make your brand business really confusing. So make sure that in the beginning, you at least stick to your 3 to 5 content pillars. Now, you can switch out these content pillars at any time. This is your business. This is your brand, but make sure that it makes sense. Having content pillars also helps you not create content on the fly. Creating content in real time is very stressful, and I hope that we get away from that, especially as business owners, creators, and influencers who are serious about using social media to grow their business. We have to get away from creating content on the fly. What that does is it doesn't help your brand because you don't have a direction. When you have content pillars, you know exactly what you're going to be talking about, exactly what type of content you're going to be creating around those content pillars. So it gives you direction, it gives you strategy. Content pillars also help you understand your audience. If you start to talk about the content pillars and the ideas and themes that you've created and no one seems to take hold to them, maybe it's because you don't know who your audience is. So it could help you understand your audience better. Another way that content pillars help you understand your audience better is when you post a piece of content. Say you post a piece of social media content and it's about an Instagram management and people like that type of content. That is telling you right there that that specific content pillar is a content pillar that your audience understands, loves, and they like. So make sure that you look at your analytics to see what content your audience is resonating with the most. Content pillars also help you create a consistent content schedule. You'll be able to look at your content plan and know exactly what to post and what you want to do. If you have 5 different content pillars, you can split that up and determine how many times a month or how many times a week you want to talk about those content pillars. So it helps you create a content plan. It helps you schedule out your content as well. And lastly, remember, content pillars are like the peanut butter and jelly. They go together. So make sure that you have content pillars to go with your social media strategy. It's kind of like you can't have a social media strategy without content pillars because you won't have anything to talk about. So make sure that you spend time in developing your content pillars and you know exactly what your brand represents. I want to thank you all so much for tuning into today's video. I hope that me breaking down content pillars was a bit helpful for you. If you want to learn more about content pillars and just more in general about social media, make sure that you join my free Facebook group, Expand Your Influence. The information for that is below, down in the description box. We are an amazing community of influencers, creatives, and small business owners, all helping one another to level up on social media. So if you're looking for an amazing community, definitely check us out. Thank you all so much for tuning into today's video, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Peace.